Good evening. In this segment, I'm going to talk about one of the difficult subjects in a human life, that is death. Saying goodbye to life may be easier for those who possess a sound knowledge about the realities of physical death. In earlier times, people kept reminders of death, or Memento Mori in Latin, to help them remember that death comes to everyone. In ancient Rome, miniature coffins were sometimes passed among guests at a dinner party as a stimulus to enjoy the present fleeting moment before it slipped away forever. During the death-obsessed Middle Ages, prostitutes and priests alike wore death head rings while monks slept in their coffins each night as a constant reminder of their coming fate. Knowing exactly when you are dying may be more difficult to pin down. As one dramatist noted, death has 10,000 doors for men to take their exits. Johnny Lynn, director of the Center to Improve Care of the Dying at the George Washington School of Medicine and Health Sciences in Washington, D.C., indicates that only 20% of us will die in a phase that is clearly dying. More likely, there will be a series of chronic diseases, hospitalizations, recoveries, and relapses before the end draws near. Another 20 to 25% of Americans will die suddenly, that is, within a few hours of onset of symptoms, usually from a heart attack. Toward the very end, you may go through what clinicians call an agonal phase, otherwise known as death agonies, or the death rattle caused by relaxation of the muscles of the throat. According to Sherwin Newland, in the ultimate agonal moments, the rapid onset of final oblivion is accompanied either by the cessation of breathing or by a short series of great heaving gasps. On rare occasions, violent tightening of laryngeal muscles into a terrific bark. Simultaneously, the chest or shoulders will sometimes heave once or twice, and there may be a brief agonal convulsions. The agonal phase is followed by what scientists call clinical death, which is the interval after the heart has stopped beating and where there is no breathing or measurable brain function, but when it's still possible to rescue the person. Finally, if no resuscitation occurs within a handful of minutes, the eyes become dull, the pupils dilate, and eyeballs flatten out, and you die. Traditionally, the criteria for death was an absence of a heartbeat or the cessation of breathing. But in 1968, this changed to brain death, defined as signs of loss of all reflexes, lack of response to vigorous external stimuli, and absence of electrical activity as shown by a flat electroencephalogram for a sufficient number of hours. It is then that the miracle of physiological life, which started with a single cell and blossomed into 100,000 billion cells by late adulthood, ceases to be. And you are dead. May your soul rest in peace. Amen. Thank you.